Hey everyone, this is Benny and I've come down with a killer cold. So we asked Sal from the channel Comic Pop, and you'll find the link to his channel in the description down below, to come in and do a follow-up to his All Avengers series with an All Justice League series. Take it away, Sal.
Thank you, Benny, and welcome to every Justice League member ever, kind of. It should be interesting to know that the original DC Trinity, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, did not initially found the Justice League in the 1960s. However, let's kick things off with them anyway, because why the hell not? Kal-El, aka Clark Kent, aka Superman, Bruce Wayne as Batman, Princess Diana, aka Diana Prince as Wonder Woman, Barry Allen the Flash, Hal Jordan Green Lantern, Orin, aka Arthur Curry as Aquaman, and John Jones as the Martian Manhunter. The 70s and 80s ushered in a brand new roster of the Justice League, which included the Phantom Stranger, Ralph Dibny the Elongated Man, John Smith the Red Tornado, Shayera Hall as Hawkgirl, Zatanna Zatara as Zatanna, and Ronnie Raymond and Martin Stein collectively as Firestorm. In the 80s, a few core members of the Justice League created a Detroit branch of the team, which included Hank Hedwood III as Steel, Marie McCabe as Vixen, Paco Ramon as Vibe, and Cindy Reynolds Gypsy. In the late 80s and the early 90s, the revolving door of the Justice League was finally installed, which included so many members and so many different iterations of the team that it's kind of hard to keep track of everybody, but here are a few certainties. Ted Kord was the Blue Beetle, Billy Batson was Captain Marvel, nowadays known as Shazam, Kent Nelson was Dr. Fate, Guy Gardner was their Green Lantern, Scott Free was Mr. Miracle, Kimio Hoshi was Dr. Light, Michael Carter as Booster Gold, Nathaniel Adam as Captain Atom, Vladimir Mikoyan as Rocket Red 7, Dmitry Pushkin as Rocket Red 4, Beatriz DaCosta as Fire, Tora Olaf's daughter as Ice, Felindar as Hawkman, Sharon Parker as Hawkwoman, Helena Bertinelli as the Huntress, Linda Strauss as the new Dr. Fate, Solus as Light Ray, Orion of Apocalypse as Orion, Joseph Jones as General Glory, Hugh Dawkins, Tasmanian Devil, the alien warrior Princess Maxima of Almerac as Maxima, Ray Terrell as the Ray, Ryan Kendall as Black Condor, Benjamin Lockwood as Agent Liberty, the elusive and mysterious Bloodwind, and Jay Garrick as the Flash. There were also technically European and Antarctic teams, which included Buddy Baker as Animal Man, Wally West as the Flash, Rex Mason as Metamorpho, Kara Zor-El, aka Karen Starr as Power Girl, Vivian and Constance D'Army as Crimson Fox, Jay Abrams the Blue Jay, Laura Nielsen Silver Sorceress, Kandi Gupta as Maya, Paul Booker Major Disaster, Nort Niesmacher as Nort, Duncan Pramble as Multiman, Doofus Ratchet as Big Sir, Arthur Brown Clue Master, William Talkman the Clock King, The Mighty Bruce, and Dren Keeg as Scarlet Skier. Continuing the trend in the 90s, there were 3 different Justice League teams after Zero Hour, which included Justice League America, Justice League Task Force, and Extreme Justice. Here's everybody on those teams. William McIntyre as Triumph, the modern age Carter Hall as Hawkman, Albert Rothstein as Nuklon, Todd Rice as Obsidian, Will Everett III as Amazing Man, Daniel Cassidy as Blue Devil, Sigrid Nansen as Ice Maiden, Elron, aka Despero of Kalanor as Elron, or Despero, Jennifer Barclay as Misek, and Zan and Jaina of Exor as Zan and Jaina. You remember them as the Wonder Twins. After consolidating the teams to become one big Justice League of America, we got Kyle Rayner as Green Lantern, Clara Kendall as Tomorrow Woman, Kurt Falconer as Aztec, Connor Hawke as Green Arrow, Barbara Gordon as Oracle, Patrick O'Brien as Plastic Man, John Henry Irons as Steel, Zoriel, Hippolyta of Themyscira as Wonder Woman, Barda Free as Big Barda, Matthew Tyler as Our Man, Jenny Lynn Hayden as Jade, Mark Antaeus as Antaeus, Jesse Chambers as Jesse Quick, Walter West as Dark Flash, Laura Klein as Moon Maiden, Dick Grayson as Nightwing, Faith, Kendra Saunders as another Hawkgirl, Jason Blood, aka the Demon Entrigan, John Stewart Green Lantern, and Mantu Raven. Vera Lynn Black, aka Sister Superior, created a kind of Black Ops Justice League team called Justice League Elite, which included Menagerie, Nathan Jones as Coldcast, Naif Al-Sheikh, Cassandra Cain as Cassimy, and Mantu Dawn. After Infinite Crisis and everybody kind of called it quits, there was another Justice League, which included Jason Rush and other hosts as Firestorm, Lorraine Riley as Firehawk, John Standing Bear as Super Chief, Alex Harrower as Bulleteer, Erwin Schwab as Ambush Bug, Jefferson Pierce as Black Lightning, Roy Harper as Red Arrow, and Prince Breon Markov as Geo-Force. The critically panned Justice League Cry for Justice series also included Kara Zor-El, aka Linda Lang as Supergirl, Mikal Thomas as Starman, and William Congo Bill Glenn Morgan as Congorilla. While Dick Grayson was standing in for Batman, we also included Jim Harper as the Guardian, Lar Gand as Mon-El, Donna Troy, Victor Stone as Cyborg, Starfire, Jaime Reyes as Blue Beetle, and Gavril Ivanovich as Rocket Red 7. After the New 52 came into play, we got New 52 versions of Batman, Superman, The Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, Green Lantern, and Martian Manhunter, all of whom had basically the same names and origins as before. A few differences, however, included Rhonda Pineda as the Atom, Emily Sung as Element Woman, Ronnie Raymond and Jason Rush as Firestorm, Billy Batson's new identity known as Shazam, Lex Luthor, Leonard Snart as Captain Cold, and Jessica Cruz as Power Ring. We also got a really cool Justice League Dark team, which included Nume Inwudu as Madame Xanadu, John Constantine, Boston Brand as Deadman, Zatanna, Rack Shade as Shade the Changing Man, Jay Young as Mind Warp, Andrew Bennett, Alba Garcia as Black Orchid, Nomo Belwea as Dr. Mist, Timothy Hunter, the monster known as Frankenstein, Amaya as Amethyst, Alec Holland as Swamp Thing, Asa as Nightmare Nurse, Pandora, Judas Iscariot as the Phantom Stranger, and Zoriel. The New 52 Justice League International also featured a lot of the same names, but here are a few new ones, including Fang Zifu, Dorcas Lee as Godiva, David Zavimbe as Batwing, Kevin Koh as Omak, Aristides Demetrios as Olympian. New 52 also created a whole new Justice League of America, which included Steve Trevor, Tatsu Yamashiro as Katana, Francisco Ramon as Vibe, Courtney Whitmore as Stargirl, Simon Baz as Green Lantern, Selena Kyle the Catwoman, and Arthur Light as Dr. Light. The only new name for the Justice League United team was Mia Bin Martin as Equinox. Now, if you can believe it, not every member of the DCU has been a member of the Justice League, but there have been a few honorary or non-official or non-active members. This would include characters like Lucas Snapper Carr, John Sargent as Sargon the Sorcerer, Charlie Parker as Golden Eagle, Adam Blake, Captain Comet, Garrett Sanford as Sandman, Sue Dibney, Adam Strange, Garth as the Tempest, Barbara Gordon as Batgirl, Jack Ryder the Creeper, Mitch Shelley as the Resurrection Man, Hiro Akamura as Toyman, and Mark Richards as the Tattooed Man. And let's not forget the Justice League staffers, which include Simon Carr, Dale Gunn, Maxwell Lord, Oberon, Catherine Colbert, Kilowog, Elron, Hannibal Martin, and Yaz. So like I said in the beginning, it's every Justice League member ever, kind of, because we've also gone through crises and flashpoints, we've had repeat members, we've had non-members and non-active members, we've had different teams that all bear the name Justice League, but hopefully you enjoyed this episode regardless. I'm Sal from Comic Pop in for the Comicstorian, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.